It's time to talk about D23 2026. It's happened, and we're going to break it down level by level, segment by segment, and talk about all the crazy stuff and the good stuff that came out of it. Let's get it.
Welcome to Podcast for Sci-Fi. We have the power! With Moose and Game God. Podcast for Sci-Fi starts now!
Welcome to Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. Episode number 524 in this wonderful, wonderful world of podcasting. Game God Moose here at your beck and call. And Game God, are you ready to do this?
Listen, I was waiting all day to do this. That's the amount of excitement I have on here, and some hot takes too. By the way, I was almost rehearsing. How hot should I make this take?
How hot should you make it? I think you ask yourself that question every single podcast.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
that's just 7.5, baby, all the way. Let's go.
7.5. Hey, I don't have any show and tell, but I have show and tell. I told you this a long time ago, but I don't think I've ever showed you what I picked up. Before we get started into all the D23 stuff, there's a lot to cover. I won't spend a whole lot of time covering this piece, but I want to show you this real fast. Let me just switch over here.
You got the new Grogu. I knew it.
No, I don't. The Hasbro Pulse Grogu. I wish.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's only pre-order right now, right?
Yeah. But you know you have connects.
You know, I love retro stuff, and with the retro stuff that I have, I have the handheld, I have the Steam Deck, but I also have this stuff here. Like, you ever seen these online? I don't know if you've ever seen these. You ever seen stuff like this online?
Oh yes, you picked one up.
Now these are retro. Yeah, I have two different styles here, basically the same type of stuff. And you can see the back.
So you picked up two?
Yeah, I picked up two. I wanted to know. I was like, what's the difference? What am I getting here?
You know what? I'm glad you picked it because I had a lot of questions. I've seen those things a lot, and I always thought it was AI generated. It didn't look like that.
Yeah. So they're pretty
crisp is the screen.
They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. One's better than another. I take that back. They're probably about the same, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. You get a lot of different downloads on here. I got to turn this down. We might get a copyright strike.
Yeah. Hey, let me make some noise so you don't hear it.
Yeah, I'll just turn down. The speaker on it is pretty weak. I won't.
Yeah, it sounds like an 8-bit speaker.
Yeah, it basically it feels like an 8-bit speaker.
Hey, Rob in the room says Temu Game Boy.
Hey, Rob with that. No, it's not a Temu. But look, I'll page through here just for fun. If you ever think about picking one of these up, I say do it. Let me see if I can get this camera to focus. Okay.
So it does look like the picture it does look like the pictures they show.
Let me see if I can get it to focus.
There you go.
Yep, all right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
So you got different systems here. They'll talk through. All right, system 1, system 2, system 3. Is it reversed? Can you read that okay?
It's main, no, I can read it. Main 2000.
All right. You got a PC or something like PC engine there. Right? Disk system.
Super Nintendo, Super Famicom.
Right. That's the original. That's the name in Japan, right?
I don't know what system is that.
I don't know.
There's NES. Oh, it says right there, NES, Super Nintendo. You can see the controller. I see
right. You see the controller, right?
That's Nintendo 64. Yep.
Right.
N64.
Okay. Game Boy.
Game Boy. Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color.
Hey, Rob says let's skip to the fast forward. Well, how many games in it? That's what he wants to know.
Lots. Let me. There's Nintendo. There's a Sega.
Mega Drive. Yep, that's Mega Drive. That Dreamcast.
Sega Dreamcast, right?
Yeah,
Game Gear.
Yep. Okay.
Neo Geo.
Yeah. PlayStation 1. Now this is interesting because these are the ones that struggle.
That's right. PSP. Right, and then I don't know. RPG.
Easy RPG.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a filler.
All games. So let's go back to all games. And there's 15,081 games available on this one.
15,000. Now, I know you haven't gone through all 15,000.
Yeah, no.
Does it have the hits?
Most. I say most. It has a lot of hits. Yes, of course. Double Dragon. I could go into hits and hits. You can.
Okay. Yeah.
This one has some other types of games. I'm just going to show you. I don't know if I can get a. get a good piece here of that.
Yeah, the screen doesn't look as good. in
Yeah, so
terms
the
of-
menu option isn't as good. You can't see it, but it has like PSP, PS1. Then it has like Capcom games, Neo Geo.
So I always get a little weary when they start going like Capcom, Neo Geo, like not Neo Geo. But
I
Capcom,
understand. I
like
get it.
SNK, stuff
Here's
like
the
that,
here's the Sega. Here's Nintendo. Let me just going down here. It's got
So
a real.
does that one have 15,000 too?
Click, 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 click. It's got something like that. Let me just go to PS1 games, just for fun.
Okay.
So in the PS1 games here, it's all alphabetical.
They don't have
order.
PS2. No PS2.
No PS2. PS2 is a lot harder to emulate. I think that's the reason why. It takes a lot more power.
You need a disc or something.
Yeah,
like that
yeah. But like here's a PS1. It has Grand Theft Auto 2, Gran Turismo, the original.
Okay.
It's got.
And by the way, you do own all these games, so I just want to let that.
Of course I do. Crash Bandicoot on it. Castlevania on it.
For the rapper, do you got that one? Kick Punch. It's all in
No,
the
you know
line.
what? I didn't see that on any of them, but believe it or not. I wonder why, because that'd be kind of a fun one. But there's Tekken 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if I go to like the PSP, there's
Regional Tomb Raider,
Balloons, and Castlevania again, God of War. They're just different stuff, you know. Tekken 5, Tekken 6.
So was the Game Boy Advance on there? I didn't see. I don't know if I
On this one, no. The other one, yeah, the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Is,
The other one was like the better one.
Let me take that back. Let me just go up. Disc. Man.
The other one from an appearance piece looks
good.
sharp.
Yeah.
Looks sharp, and that's the one I typically see. What is it called? Retro something. What's
I can't remember.
Retro
Nintendo
pad
DS. Here's a Nintendo DS. It only has 15 games from the Nintendo DS. Game Boy Advance.
That's also double screen. That's
Game
fine.
Boy Advance, 1,081 games.
Okay.
You know,
They have every Pokemon.
yeah, probably, yeah. But they have it. They have 007, Ace Combat.
Oh, you're in the beginning.
Right,
hit the middle of the alphabet.
It's hard because it goes through a lot. I mean, you got to scroll all the way through. Here's B, C.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm moving now. I'm moving. F, Fortress, Ford Racing 3. Fire Pro Race.
Rob says PSP asking for X-Men Legends on the PSP.
I don't know. Let's see. This is the last one I'll check. Game Boy Color, Game Boy C64. Okay, let's just go back. Let me just see. PSP.
We might have a buyer.
This one only has 21 games. I'm not selling it. He can go get it. He knows how to do it. Let me look. TMNT. They have TMNT, but no X-Men. No X-Men.
No X-Men. Okay. Well, sorry, Rob. No X-Men.
But you can get your own piece and put it in there for emulation. Just saying.
Okay. So it's the one that has 4 buttons in the back, right?
Yeah. Both of them have 4 buttons in the back.
Yeah, 4 buttons in the back, 2 in the front, so 6 buttons, right?
No, I have 4 in the front, 4 in the back.
Okay. D-pad
This one has
and
two analog sticks at the bottom. That's the better one.
Yeah.
This one just looks like the old one.
Yeah.
That's
so the good one is, I think, if I remember, the good one ran like 150 or something like that.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Rob said, "Send it with my shirt."
Jeez. Breaking them tonight. Thanks, Rob. Breaking them tonight.
Spicy today.
Okay.
Making up for lost time. That's what it is.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That's awesome, by the way. I'm glad you got it.
Hey, it's good. It's a portable. It's really good. It's good to you and take it on a plane. It'll last a while. I don't know exactly how long, but it's easy to charge. Fast charge.
Yeah, and that's the thing with those things is that it does what it's supposed to do, and that's it. You get in and get out.
Yeah. You get in, get out. Yeah.
And it's small. That's a good size, by the way.
Yeah, it's a nice little size. Exactly. Thank you. All right, let's break it in. Let's get going. Let's get going.
Let's do it.
We can lead with Marvel if you want. You want to lead with Marvel?
No, don't lead with Marvel. Come on, man.
What?
Then we leave with Marvel, and everybody leaves after we're done.
Yeah, well, you still have Star Wars to go. You got Pixar.
Yeah. Let's
talk about Pixar. Let's do this. Pixar.
Good start. Let's start there.
All right, here we go. Let's talk about D23. We were not invited. That's first thing. Second,
the show stink. It stunk because we wasn't there.
We weren't there. All right, the second. Okay, so Pixar. So they had quite a bit. I was surprised just how much they had, and they released at D23. Here's what you can look forward to for the coming.
Before you let that list go, Moose. I was pretty impressed with this D23. I'm not gonna lie.
This is probably
mean,
the best D23 we've seen in a long time. Yeah.
In a long time. Like
Right.
it looked like they were saving stuff for this one. Like,
Yeah.
Like I'm like, wow.
Correct. And they didn't
so
wait
kudos to
like
Pixar.
they gave us stuff in the future, like a couple of years out, which was good because, and that's exactly what you mean by that, I think, because used to you get, oh yeah, it's coming next year, and everything's coming the rest of this year or next year, not 2 years, 3 years from now.
Yeah, like they didn't have a plan. It's just like, oh, that's all we got.
Right, that's all we
Let's
got.
go with
Right.
that.
I mean, they're talking about stuff from 2029, so 3 years
Yeah.
out, they're talking about it in this D23. That's why it was so good. All right, let's talk about it. Incredibles 3. Incredibles 1, 2. I thought they were solid.
Yeah, both of them were solid.
Yeah. We did get the they did give a first little look at that. That release date is June 28th. Sorry, June 2028. So it'll be coming next 2 years from now.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they do well. Great franchise, by the way.
Yeah, good franchise. Coco 2, surprisingly very good. That entire, I'm not kidding with you, almost every song in Coco was so good. I was so surprised that I came out of there loving it. And now they're going to go Coco 2. If you're familiar with that, Miguel, now he's no longer.
And I love that he grew. He's like a teenager now.
He's a teenager now. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And by the way,
pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't know, Benjamin Bratt, he was in that as well. Anyway,
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's confirmed to that Ernesto de la Cruz will come back in some capacity.
Yes,
he doesn't say exactly
and
what.
Listen, when you sing,
what'd you say?
I say I like to hear you sing because you got great accent.
When thank you. I appreciate
the
it.
songs from there.
Yes. So anyway, so that's pretty cool. I think that's kind of fun. That's November 2029, by the way. That's again long ways out. How do you bring back Ernesto back without undoing the ending to Coco though? So that'll be interesting. Is this going to be a look back, or is this going to be actually him doing
or memory? Remember, they never die if it's if it's always.
Well, that's true, but I thought that they were going to.
Yeah, no, I know.
Man, but you never know because
don't spoil the end. Don't spoil the ending for people who haven't seen Coco.
It's the world of the undead, so you don't know. Yep. Another one called Ghost
How about
Market.
that new one, Ghost Market? Yeah, Ghost
Market.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting, right? A little bit of a Blair Witch Project feel to it, like like the shaky camera,
right?
But for kids, right? It's not meant to be super scary or anything like that. I thought it was hilarious when they, the little skit they show the food chasing him.
Right.
That was pretty cool. So I love that their original film, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about Coco, we talked about Incredibles. So those are sequels, franchises that are established, and here's something that's original. So early 2028, I look forward to it.
Yeah, set in Oahu, so you get that island vibe.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now we switching to the Disney, right? So we're gonna go from Pixar to like Disney animation. Let's go to Disney animation.
You're gonna talk about Gato, right?
Yeah. So this, yes, it is because it's Disney animation. Gato.
Well, that's still Pixar. That's Mark, but Mark Ruffalo does the voice to Nero. That's the cat that.
Yes, I did see that. Yes, I did catch that. I know you love to know the voices of the animation. So
I'm glad they. Yeah,
I'm surprised that you looked at that one.
That one's coming sooner though. That's next year, 2027. So yeah, let's go into Walt Disney. Let's do the animation piece.
So is Frozen 3?
Right.
I didn't see that coming.
I did not see that coming.
Did not see that coming. I thought we were done with that. I was done with those songs. But I guess we're not.
I guess they're still making money off of it.
I guess so. Another one I did not see coming. Ice Age?
Yeah, I really thought Ice Age is kind of. I thought they were like. I don't know how many they have, but I thought they were like 2 over what they should have been already.
Bro, I feel like this is number 27.
That's what I mean. Like
this is done. This is
yeah.
I don't know about this one. This is straight to DVD, by the way.
I think you're right. I thought it was. I thought the last ones have been so. Zootopia 3 though. Zootopia 1's good. Zootopia 2 good. Zootopia 3
2 made tons of money.
Yeah, it did. It made very well. Very, very good money. But Zootopia 3, why not? They're like, okay, well, 2 was so good, let's do 3. So that's in early
Yeah,
development already.
and they showed birds. They're bringing in birds, like they brought
Yeah.
in reptiles too.
Yeah.
So here's the one I'm gonna tell you that's gonna make money. This is the one
Okay.
that's gonna
Which
bring
one are
in
you going with? That's what I want to know.
the Bluey movie.
Oh yeah, the Bluey movie, of course. Right.
That bad boy is gonna bring in truckloads of money. I don't think there's a kid out there right now
Yeah.
that does not watch Bluey by Bluey. I mean, and if you
Right.
stop watching, they go back. It is a wholesome cartoon.
It's a great.
As
it's a
adults
great-
you watch.
Yeah. Keepy uppy. We could play Keepy uppy.
Yeah.
You got.
Run!
Listen, Bluey is so good. If you haven't seen this even as an adult, you better check it out. It's so fun to watch. I'm not kidding with you.
Mhm.
It's a lot of fun.
It's wholesome fun.
It's
which
very
is-
wholesome and very fun. You'll laugh, and you might even cry. There's some great Bluey episodes where you shed a tear, and don't be afraid that you did.
Oh, absolutely. Hey,
There's some
and
good
in the chat, by the way, just to respond to our D23 comment, Rob said very impressed. He said D23 was better than San Diego Comic-Con. That's how he felt.
Yeah,
D23.
I think so. I think you're right. I think D23, and then that's saying a lot because San Diego SDCC usually comes out with some great stuff.
Well, it used to be
all
the hub.
jam-packed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and they do save it up. They didn't. D23 didn't. They unloaded. Matter of fact, I was more impressed with what I saw because San Diego came and went, and it was like, was that happen last week?
Yeah,
Oh,
did that happen? Yeah, I remember we said that. Like, oh,
Right.
oh, okay.
But D23, you
that
knew
came
what was
from that?
happening.
Okay.
I mean, they really lit it up. I mean, they got wild, so that was great.
Hey, so wild that they said let's do a sequel to Lilo and Stitch, the live action.
Yeah,
what
the
are
live
we
action.
doing here?
Yeah.
What
That's
are we
interesting.
doing?
Yeah, it
Like-
also mentions Zootopia being huge in China. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Especially with the it's kind of funny, having the characters come to life so much. The animals come to life, real big part of the Asian influence. I think in that as well.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. So, but yeah, I mean, Lilo and Stitch 2.
Yep.
The first one was a mess. The live action of Lilo and Stitch. Listen, it was a mess. Doesn't Disney
So
get
how
it?
do they do two?
I don't understand. Why are we still doing live actions? Stop with the live actions. Nobody wants and at the end of the day, because you know that Moana didn't do well.
I
So,
remember the
live action
numbers.
with
Yeah, a
Moana
little bit.
didn't
It
do
did
well.
not do as well as
Yeah,
they
didn't do
were
well. I bet you can't tell me, Moose, one live action that Disney put out that did really well.
Yeah, I mean, look,
And I'm not
I
talking
stand
about
by
okay numbers.
even from animation to live action.
What, The
like
Lion King?
Mulan wasn't a scene for scene kind of thing, but I thought it did pretty good. I thought it told a story, a Mulan story. May not have been it wasn't direct to live action, but nonetheless, I thought they did pretty good.
That's funny you bring that up, but that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good,
that
right?
One. But
You
but,
saw it, you're like, oh, that was
but,
Mulan. But it was good. It was a good film.
but that was a true live action though with actors.
Right, it was true.
right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about what they're doing is
It's not even. Yeah, it's just
taking
it's just the same thing that they were doing
people,
everything
making
else.
them actors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So-
that's for me. That's whatever, right? And I know Rob led into in the chat that I guess he's leading the show today. The attractions in the Disney parks. He mentions Disney Shanghai. Oh, Sinbad. Did you see a Sinbad?
I don't remember Sinbad.
I don't think I've seen a
That
Sinbad.
doesn't
Did you
mean it
see a
wasn't
Sinbad?
there. But I just don't remember.
Yeah, but yeah. So, but the parks. How about that announcement in Magic Kingdom? We'll come back to the movies for a second. We're just on the Disney piece. How about the announcement for Magic Kingdom with Villains Land?
Yeah, I mean, look. Once again, if this comes to fruition, I mean, I think that any type of land could be. Is it replacing? Some?
No, it's
Oh.
adding.
It's adding. Okay.
It's adding.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that would be great if they, because look,
Yeah,
you're only
but
as
that's
good as your bad
2030.
guy.
That's out there.
You're only as good as
Yeah.
your bad guy. So celebrate your bad guys.
Yes.
That's what I say.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So a lot of stuff. Obviously, I can't say it, man. Disney Hollywood Studios has Monsterland from Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
I'm not
There
gonna
you
try
go.
to pronounce it, but
You
yeah,
did it.
some good stuff there. But yeah, I just want to point that out for the Disney park. We can come back to the other stuff, but that was pretty cool. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought Figment. I didn't think Figment was still around. By the way, you know that.
I can't believe that they need to close that part of the park down.
That part. Yeah, I don't understand, but it's whatever.
Like, who knows what that is? I don't know what that is. That's
Dragon.
like
It's a figment of your imagination. It
oh,
just doesn't
yeah.
seem.
Did you
I
have
don't
you
know.
have you ever been in that? Have you been through it?
Yeah,
Have you
yeah,
gone
of
in it?
course, yeah.
I'm like, bro, this what year we in?
Yeah,
1982.
yeah. That's the problem. Is it's super aged, and it's not one that you want to keep around. It's not like the Carousel of Progress, you know. So even that's getting redone.
Which got an update.
Yeah,
got
exactly.
an update. And I didn't know the Yeti from Expedition Everest was a problem.
I didn't know either.
People got excited that they're restoring the Yeti from animatronic to. I don't think you've been on that ride. Have you been?
Yeah. The Mount Everest ride. Yeah, I've been on that. Yeah. The tracks are broken.
Yeah. So that's
I've
pretty
done
cool.
That. Come on, I lived at Disney for a while.
Just making sure, checking your Disney card, making sure it's good.
Yeah, it's still good. All right. Let's talk about Star Wars. This we can break down a little bit more. So Star Wars had their moment at D23. First of all, Starfighter. You know, they show some pieces of the Starfighter with Ryan Gosling. I thought that was cool. I love the brand that they put on the jacket and that type of thing. I thought it was ingenious. By the way,
teasing us a little bit more.
Yeah, I thought that was great. Now the idea behind it, though, where you say his character is a cynical rogue whose mysterious past sends him on a dangerous galactic adventure. I mean, you got to give it a little bit more than that.
Sounds like a lot of words.
Right. Well, it's a lot of words, not saying anything,
like
and then it's like
words.
we've already seen that. We've seen that show.
Yeah, isn't that Han Solo?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, we've had that.
And here's what Here's what I'm worried about, Moose. It is a fully standalone story with no other ties to the Skywalker saga. That is scary.
It can be scary. So does Star Wars need more standalone stories like Starfighter, or I mean, that's the question. Do you need that, or do you need the connection to Skywalkers?
Yeah, and that's the thing. And if it gets too disconnected from it, right? Is it Star Wars still? Like you got to be careful because I think that when we look at like what was the show the one Andor, right?
Andor was great though.
Andor, great, but we didn't know until it happened, right? You can only replicate that formula but so many times, right?
Correct.
So you got to be careful when you do stuff like that because now it just becomes a sci-fi movie in the Star Wars universe that has nothing to do with anything.
So you got to be careful. So this could be Starfighter, the last Starfighter, for all we know. What I mean by that is from the 80s movies. Like you know, like it could be like, oh, this is just the last Starfighter. I mean, this is nothing. The confirmation of Matt Smith being in the Starfighter, which I think is still big, because this was rumored a couple of years ago that he was going to be in a Star Wars film. And you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, I do. All right. So, and here's the deal. I think Rob mentions it. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say Matt Smith from
from House of Dragon.
House of Dragon, right? Yeah.
And
Doctor Who.
Yeah, and from Doctor Who. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. So, but we need to see it, right? You got to see it. So, and I think Rob brought up a great point. Star Wars needs a huge boost soon, or they're gonna start losing some of their fan base, right? Because he mentions that Mando and Grogu was garbage, right? I don't know if it was garbage.
That's his word. Yeah, that's his words.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know if it was garbage.
All right.
I would say.
So
okay.
Rob, the Starfighter piece could potentially be really good, but now we get to Ahsoka season 2. The trailer that was released for Ahsoka season 2, and the trailer, man, I Game God, this rivals to me season 1. I mean, you had a Skywalker in season 1, which was just a great scene all in.
Correct.
But this trailer looks so good to me. Like, you know, obviously Balin being there still is huge, I think, because I like his character.
Yep. And then this is
Development.
with the new actor.
Right.
So I noticed they didn't show a lot of him. I
Not
think
yet.
they're
Yeah,
easing him in. Yep.
yeah. It looks really good.
This, you know, when I saw this trailer, Moose, it reminded me of the Obi-Wan series,
Yes, yeah.
right? And
Well,
we
and
know
you
how that
see
turned out.
Anakin back in it because I think that Anakin
Correct.
is first of all, whoever did the editing for that, and they make Anakin, say what he says in the, with the sound that the music behind it, the doom
Mm-hmm.
that drops, really good because
Give
it
that person a raise.
it gives that it gives that. Ooh, he just said that you're gonna be a Jedi or
Yeah,
not.
you gotta make a decision.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I just think it looks
No.
really good. Love to see him back, Hayden Christensen back in for season
Yeah.
two.
Hey, so do you think he says I'm all in now after he did Obi-Wan, or like
I
how
think,
did?
yeah, I think that after I go back to Ahsoka because I think that
Really?
from his
Okay.
because when he showed up in Ahsoka, people went wild. They just did. They just did.
Yeah.
They went wild. So when you saw that, and then you knew that he was going to be Obi-Wan,
Mm-hmm.
then again, I think the fans like completely embraced Hayden Christensen and his character that portrayed from the beginning. I think they go, "Oh no, that's Darth Vader." I mean, they've completely embraced it. And I think he has too, and it's lovely to see because he was such a young actor that he had still so much more to offer to the role, and you could keep it going. You didn't have to
Yeah.
stop it. It wasn't like he
No.
was aging out. He was just
Yeah.
getting.
And
He's really just getting to the prime of being Darth Vader at his real age, which I think is great.
well, and it's funny is that because I think that when he first came out, when he was in Episode 3 and 2, when they had him at
Oh,
in the
they really
movies, like the
they
fans
gave him a hard
they
time.
weren't fond of
They were
him.
not fond of him at all.
Yeah,
Episode 2.
they treated him like Jar Jar Binks.
Yes, I couldn't. I mean, they just really, and I'm like, come on, just yeah, understand the character because it really was about the character. Yeah, I'm serious. They did. They gave him a hard time.
I hate you. That's always what I remember. But now when he came back, man, like you said, they embraced him like they
Yeah.
missed him for you. Like, where you been?
Where you been?
But I think that also,
You my boy,
you know,
Blue.
when you, yeah, you my boy. But here's the thing. Here's a link to Anchor Bean. That's funny. So when I think about the fans have really connected Anakin to Darth Vader, right? So Darth Vader as a character has grown to be the most iconic figure, if
Bad
not
guy.
the iconic figure
Or
in Star Wars, right?
even above Skywalker. I agree.
Yeah. So, and I think what fans connect is that Anakin Skywalker, Hayden Christensen, is Darth Vader, right?
Mhm.
So they think as Darth Vader that they think that's. I'm assuming that they think that's him. Not that they know it's him. They know it's not him. But because the character grows and he's tied to that character, he is Darth Vader. He
Right.
is Darth Vader, mask or no mask. And so when they see him come back in Ahsoka and they saw him come back in that scene in Obi-Wan, I'm gonna tell you, rivals for me.
Yeah.
And the scene I'm talking about was when Darth Vader is
when they're fighting
at
there
the
at the
end.
end. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Rivals the scene from Duel of Fates with Darth Maul, right?
Yeah.
So many people know that iconic scene with Darth Maul, and he fights the Duel of Fates, the music, everything like that. That scene in Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, that for me is almost the best, if not tied for the best scene in a duel of like a master and a Jedi.
Yeah, there's a lot of hidden
Jedi
gems there too that there's subtle gems hidden once you know the full story. Then you go back and you're like, oh.
Yeah,
And I love that. I love that.
It's not your good. Yeah, listen, I watch it still, and I know this is not, we're kind of veering off here, but when I watch that, and I can talk about it for hours, my eyes get watery when I watch it because I'm like, the power and the feeling of these two. You can tell that Hayden Christensen and Obi-Wan, Mark, what is oh my goodness, Ewan McGregor. Yeah, I said Mark McGregor. I was going to call him
Mark McGregor. Yeah, that's the home run king, Mark McGregor. Yeah.
They've embraced it. They've become the roles that you don't see them as anything else. Like you see, that's them. They're talking to each other from soul to soul, and you being a star. We're all Star Wars fans, that's what we do here.
Right.
But and man, it touches the heart. Like I sit there and I'm like, he's saying something there. He's speaking. Right. So anyway, but I think that seeing him in the Ahsoka trailer really does. He's like a mentor, support, a voice in the head kind of deal.
Yeah, but I think also that fans are really relating him to as Anakin. So you mentioned the point of that he's Darth Vader, and that's they have a the connection, of course. But I think that there's a separation though now with Anakin moving toward, and I'm talking about just Anakin now, not post Order 66. Like I mean the Anakin role of saying, oh, this was Anakin. This was Anakin. This was when he was getting when he was still a good guy that they missed that good guy Anakin. Wow. You just missed that. He had so much more to offer. And now the fall of Anakin to Darth Vader becomes more. So it becomes more bitter, because before it was like, he deserves it. Look at him.
I hate you.
Right. But now, so when you see him doing other things, you're like,
well, he's
like,
he really
why did you
was
do
a
that?
nice guy.
You know?
Yeah,
So
he really was a nice guy.
Yeah, exactly. And then you see that he had so much more to offer to.
Well, and you said it, Moose. He matured into the role.
Right, he matured into the role. He really did.
Yeah, he embraced it, matured it. So so I'm looking forward to season 2. Yeah. We say all that to say season 2 is gonna be great. They better not release it one episode at a time. Give me more.
I know. Lay it out there. Don't mess around. Let me see. Thrawn, of course. Before I forget, we saw Ezra.
How did I forget that?
Yeah, we saw Ezra in there. We saw Zeb. We saw Hera. Chopper, of course. But Thrawn, being back too. Huge bad guy for this particular piece.
He goes. I'll support the Empire, and I'm declaring war on the rebels. I'm like, whoa,
nice. I love it.
He ain't playing games. He goes, they hired me to do a job. I'm going to do the job.
I'm gonna finish this up. Exactly. I love it.
Yeah, and he looks great. He's always looked great.
Obviously, the voice is him, but then now he has the look. I mean, he just does.
So I hope they really utilize the bad guy part of him,
right?
Really make him menacing and dark,
right.
Like, I don't want to see him working in the background, say a couple of lines, but you really don't see nothing, and they show I want to see him making the decisions.
Make him bad and make him quick bad. Don't
exactly. Don't trickle me in. Give it to me.
No drip. No drips. Give me big drops at a time.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's get on to Marvel here. Marvel had some stuff. Now, we talked already about some of the stuff that I mentioned. You didn't. Let's talk about Vision Quest. Vision Quest. You got a trailer. You got a poster. It's coming out soon, October this year. Disney Plus.
Correct.
So. Definitely.
What did I say in the green room? Let's watch that Vision something. Vision whatever.
So WandaVision, all right? And then you continue to Agatha all the way.
Best.
Or Agatha all along.
All along. Yeah.
And then now you have Vision Quest. So for me, Game God, this is a little quirky because I find it not as entertaining as I'd like to. When I saw it come up, I was like, "Oh yes, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good." So you got Paul Bettany coming back as Vision, of course. James Spader returns as Ultron.
Which I love James Spader.
Great,
by the way.
Yeah, it's great, right? But then, it's kind of weird because it's just about the AI personalities buried in his programming of how it got all intertwined. And if I recently watched Ultron, Age of Ultron. Avengers, and you get to see all of that again and kind of setting up for this Vision Quest. So you have Friday, Edith, Jarvis, Ultron, all kind of inside of his mind, his mechanical mind, his AI. I'm just confused on it, honestly. I just don't know if it's going to be a great watch, and I know that we beat up WandaVision's pretty good.
Don't put we. It wasn't a we.
Okay.
It wasn't a we.
Keep going.
It wasn't a we.
All right.
It was a you.
Okay.
It was a Magic Mike. Right. I stood by it. Right. True and true. Last episode was a letdown. Right. I will admit, but that didn't mean that the show was not that great. Right?
Okay.
Now that we look back in hindsight, I can name at least 5 other shows that are worse
Right,
than
right.
this.
Looking back in
Right?
hindsight, you go, that wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I watch it again. I'd watch
Yeah.
it again, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I think I'm with you on this, Moose, because it feels like the Vision side of WandaVision,
Right.
right?
Right.
And so where let's think about that for a second. WandaVision, she was in her mind, and she's got, she had her own world she made and stuff like that. And you gave a great synopsis of what the trailer was and what you saw, but that's what I saw it as. Now we're seeing Vision trapped in his own world with his own problems, right? And so is this real? That family's not real, like stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. And here's the other piece is, and I know we're going to talk about Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, that's the
towards,
last thing we'll talk about.
sometime.
Yeah.
Yep. But did you notice that they put out a list of reference points or movies and shows that you should watch before you watch Doomsday, because they all kind of tie together, right? And so when they put Vision Quest on there, they put WandaVision now, and I'm saying, listen here, you just want me to watch this trash so that way you guys can get some credit for it, because
Right.
I'm like, I can't see how this pertains to Doomsday, but looks great.
Yeah.
Vision
I mean,
looks great.
Yeah. The Vision looked great. Love
The
hearing his
acting,
voice.
I think the acting was great as well from the trailer.
From what
right?
we saw, looks terrific. Right. I'm not
The
worried about that.
story
It's
is
the story
wonky.
that's bothered me.
Yeah, the story is wonky. The story, October 14th, it's gonna lead. I think it's gonna lead right into the release of Doomsday. By the way, I think it's gonna, like, the episodes are gonna track, and it's gonna be, yeah. So I don't know,
We'll see.
but I hope it's great.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm not counting my my chickens before they hatch on that one.
Good idea.
All right. Now this is a big announcement here. This was
I want to hear what your take on this. I know what you're gonna talk about. Go ahead.
all right. So this is huge. So this is X-Men. So they announced Marvel officially introduced a lot of the cast for the upcoming MCU X-Men movie. Now that's big. MCU X-Men. That's the kicker.
That's the
And I could name all the characters, but or the real actors, but you've got Jean Grey, Cyclops, Professor X, Emma Frost, Rogue, Storm, and then the one that everybody was like, oh, so he comes out, Adam Driver comes out, Kylo Ren. He's like, hey everybody, welcome, blah blah blah, X-Men cast, and I'll be playing Magneto.
Which I thought was, what?
Yeah, and I'm like, what? And he looks to the side. He's like, I'm not playing. That's not. No. Okay, no, I'm not playing Magneto. I thought it was hilarious. Okay,
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
that was pretty funny. And then it goes on immediately after that, and he says, "No, I'm playing Nathaniel Milbury." Now,
I don't think it landed.
It did not land. People just did not pick that up, and at first, I got to tell you, I didn't pick it up at first because I couldn't hear what he said, and I was like,
Correct.
What did he say? So I had to
because it was recorded. He wasn't live.
It wasn't
and I
live.
think that was a mistake.
Yeah.
And because it wasn't live, he didn't let the audience sound come down.
Because it was still so loud. Yeah.
Yep. Because they were hype on the Magneto piece.
Yeah. So and then now, well, who's Nathaniel? Well, that's Mr. Sinister. Now we had just talked.
Listen, I googled it too.
Right.
It.
Well, no, that's the thing. So I think first of all, they made a mistake. Either they did or didn't make a mistake by saying his real name, which I thought that could have been a mistake. Is he only playing him and he's not playing Mr. Sinister? I'm like, I'm not quite sure I understand.
Oh, that's a great call.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's up to be, that's for debate. But if he is, he should have just said, no, I'm playing Mr. Sinister, because that would have been more impactful.
Oh man, I think that would have popped more than Magneto.
Yeah, exactly. Now we talked about him recently playing Shaw, and well, that wasn't the case. Well, this one certainly is. So this is official that he's playing Mr. Sinister. So we know which direction they're going. Mr. Sinister's a great bad guy, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Great bad guy.
Dangerous bad guy. Underrated, by the way.
What? Yeah, absolutely. In the comics, he was just phenomenal. In the animation piece, they didn't really do a great job with Mr. Sinister. When you saw him like in X-Men.
Absolutely.
But in the comic, he was dangerous dangerous, very dangerous.
Yeah.
So
So what do you think about this cast?
okay, it's a young cast, very young
Very
cast.
young cast. Very young. Yeah.
So they're preparing the future, I think.
So,
I'm not
it
sure.
does
I
well,
think
a couple movies.
a couple of them I'm familiar with. Most of them, I'm like, I don't know who that is.
Oh,
So
let me pick one out for you. Sadie Sink. You know where she's from.
okay,
Sadie Sink from she's from Stranger Things.
oh, that's her. I didn't
Yes.
realize that was her.
Yeah, she's from Stranger Things. She's the one that goes into the coma at the end. Yeah.
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 Don't give it away.
But what do you think about her, Jean Grey?
What do I think?
It
Could work.
Yeah,
It could work. I'm
same
sorry.
thing.
I had to picture her as Stranger Things girl as Jean Grey, and now I'm like, I guess it could work because she can act. You know,
She can. Right. The one that threw me off was Christopher Abbott playing Professor X.
okay. That definitely threw me off.
Like, I don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't see it. But hey, I've been wrong before.
Well, you know, I wouldn't say what's the guy's name who does Professor X's voice in XMen97. I know who he is. I see him. He played in Walking Dead. He's done.
I'll get that in for you.
Yeah, he played Red Skull in the last of the Avengers movies. Oh man, I know he's got a funny name. You might not be able to pronounce it if I remember right.
So you're telling Ross Marquand?
See?
Marquand?
Okay.
I know this was a setup. He was an actor in Walking Dead.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. Walking Dead.
Okay,
He did Red Skull.
You know, I can't listen and type at the same time.
I know. So anyway, I couldn't see him doing Professor X's voice. But if you watch XMen97 right now, he does the voice to Professor X. It's fabulous. He's right on the money.
Yeah.
So sometimes people surprise me. I think that I would have to be surprised by this one. So
I didn't see when they had the whole cast up there, I couldn't see it.
The Cyclops actually
the
has me a little worried. I'm just my opinion. That's just
because what's his name who plays Cyclops now? I think he does an amazing job. And it's funny because he plays in Sonic, the show, the movie Sonic.
Oh no, yeah, that's Marsden. Yeah,
Marsden,
like said in the chat earlier, like Marsden does such a great job. I mean, just phenomenal. Oh, I think Rob corrects me. He says Nathaniel Essex. Yeah, not Nathaniel Mulberry. Yeah, my fault. But yeah. He does such a great job with Cyclops that it's hard for me to see even a younger Cyclops without.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's this, and so when they had the whole cast on stage, and I'm just in my mind trying to overlay the only one who looks like can pull it off is the actress playing Storm. I don't know where she's from, but
she does look good as Storm.
Yeah, that's the only one that I saw complete. But the rest of them, and Adam Driver is Mr. Sinister if he plays a Mr. Sinister, like
But then you could see that you could go, okay, yeah, he looks pretty good as Mr. Sinister. Matter of fact, I have something.
The rest of them, man.
I captured it on my. Somebody put a little thing together. Professor X, Cyclops. I'm not sure. I'm not sold. Not 100% on. I think he might be able to pull it off. Jean Grey, yeah. Storm, absolutely. Rogue. I think they're going to nail Rogue here. I think that's a really.
Oh yeah. And she's getting a lot of traction now, by the way.
Yeah. Emma Frost looks like it could be okay. I don't know her, so I can't speak to her acting ability. But anyway,
so you're just stuck on Cyclops.
Because to me, that hinges the X-Men. And I think that's why Marsden does such a great job.
X-Men to me.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Anyway, let's see. All right. That didn't go. I'm waiting to see. I'm excited to see the X-Men. I'm excited.
I took the wind out your sails on the Cyclops.
Yeah.
that Cyclops
because he's such an important role. I mean, Professor X is obviously an important role. They really have to have
Cyclops-
some faith in this guy playing Professor X. I don't know anything about what he can do, so I can't speak to that.
Well, I also know Cyclops is your man. Like that's
Yeah.
your dude. He's the centerpiece.
Yeah.
You gotta nail him.
Yeah,
If you don't nail him, I don't care what the other ones look like because you know he's gonna get a ton of screen time.
I mean,
Because he's
he's going to get. Well,
So
he
he's
should get.
gotta nail it.
He's a leader of the X-Men, so this is bottom line.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah,
let's go on.
All right,
Big reveal
we made
here.
it. We've made it.
Drum roll, please.
We made it.
Drums, please. All right, we saw it. We saw a lot come from it. They revealed a second trailer for Avengers Doomsday, plus a new poster, of course. They showed obviously Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Haley Atwell, Kevin Feige all appeared together on stage at D23. The film is obviously this year, December 16th, right in line where, or December 18th, 2026, right in line where you want to be for Christmas. Everybody's on vacation that week, or a lot of people are. They're going to be seeing it. It's an opportunity to break some records. I think it has the potential of breaking records. I'm just saying.
I think it's going to break records.
Yeah.
It's no potential. It's going to break records.
I mean, the big story here is Disney's now pushing is that the heroes are from 3 different universes are headed towards a collision. So that's a big thing. I'm confused a little bit. I don't know if I was ready to see Thor bring the hammer, no pun intended, and be stopped by Daddy Finger and Mommy Finger. Like I wasn't sure that I was ready to see that. Like it just that I wasn't ready to see that. I think they could have held back.
I think even worse was the trash talking that came with it.
Yeah, well, the trash talking was great.
The trash
you could have showed me that.
It was what was it? Yeah.
But when you got to Daddy Finger, Mommy Finger, or whatever, and there's not even any effort. I don't know.
It made it worse that the sound effects were included with it.
Yeah.
Cling, the lightning got built up.
Right.
And then he got the little Bruce Lee palm.
Yeah.
And
he had the 1-inch punch from Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
So imagine this. Imagine going back and seeing a trailer in like Infinity or Endgame, or seeing a trailer in what was before Endgame?
Infinity War.
How
dare you?
I'm getting old. Listen to what I'm saying. I have Secret Wars on my head. I didn't want to say the wrong one. But imagine seeing like Thor's hammer come to Captain America in that scene. Would you have wanted to see that in a trailer?
No, not at all. Absolutely not.
Right.
But I'm thinking I think that tells you that everything that's going to come in that movie, that scene that we saw pales in comparison to what we're about to see.
I mean, I guess I just don't think they should have shown it.
Because I think that fight is early. I think that fight is early in the movie, right? Because remember the other trailer,
a setup for the rest.
Yeah, because in the other trailer, remember he says I fought aside people who 1,000 people died. And
that's true. You're right, because I think that's the piece of going. Oh, you have no idea.
So I think he fights him.
Yeah,
and he loses to him.
That's a great.
And then he comes.
That's the best thing you've said all year, Game Guy. That is probably the most.
Listen, I still got a couple of months. I might get something better after that. But I think, and then he goes back and says, "You guys don't know what's coming."
Yeah,
like, he took me down. Like,
right.
So it's kind of like reminded me of the Hulk scene in Infinity War when he comes down to like he gets thrashed by Thanos.
That's trash. That would have happened. Sorry.
You're right. I'm not disagreeing.
That's junk.
Yeah, but for the fans who don't know anything about Hulk and Thanos per se, they think Hulk is going to be Thanos. That's never going to happen. But that's the same kind of thing.
Watch your mouth, son. The Hulk would
not be Thanos. Stop.
Come on.
Listen. Podcast for another day. The Hulk would not be
Thanos. Take the
Thanos.
Infinity Stone out the window
You can't take the Infinity Stone. That's like taking the
He didn't
gamma
use the
radiation
Infinity
off the
Stone as
Hulk.
part of his movement to not to beat the Hulk. He didn't
No, he
use the
didn't.
stone.
He did, but I think he had one or two gems already. But no, he didn't need it. He
No, he didn't need it. Oh,
listen.
You just lost your
The
mind, son.
the Thanos with the gems is you can't separate them.
Yes,
That's
you
him.
can.
Nah, that's like taking gamma radiation away from Hulk. Come on,
What?
man. Stop it.
No. I don't
Stop
think
it.
so. Give
Well,
me a break.
Hey, as we continue to talk about, Rob does
Okay.
bring up a great point, and I didn't know this. I had to do a little fact checking. Doom 3 comes out the same day as Doomsday. Is that a mistake?
Dune 3. But mistake by Dune?
Yeah. Do you think that people are gonna get confused what movie to go see?
No, I don't think there's any confusion at all. I think that's a bad take for Dune.
Yeah. Like there's only
And listen, Dune, I like Dune.
Doom
I think
did
it's
good.
great.
Doom did a lot of money. Made a
Long
lot of
time
money.
frame. You should not release on the same day Doomsday or the same week, even for that matter, because you're gonna get overshined. You're gonna get overlooked.
They think they can go head to head with Doomsday. I think they might have thought that before they saw the trailer. Somebody made make a call here and say, "Hey, let's do this Thanksgiving weekend. Let's not do it the same week as that."
Y'all need to come. Yeah, you need to go back a couple weeks. I mean, I'm not kidding.
So,
Um,
but going back to Doomsday, hey, how about you got the iconic line, "I am Doom." Like that gave me goosies, man. I don't know what you.
First of all, I thought the best line in the trailer was when Reed Richards is talking to Victor, and he says, "What did he say?" He says, "Did you do this, Victor?
Did you do this?"
Something like
and
that.
And then it builds up, and he says,
And then
"Answer
the next
me."
is, "Answer me! Did you do this, Victor?" Like that to me, that moment right there was like, oh, that's Reed Richards, and this is the only guy who could talk to him that way.
That's correct.
And not just get blown to bits.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yeah, and then the beginning where Invisible Woman is narrating, like he used to be a good guy.
Right.
He used like something happened to him. He broke. Like he's broken. Like, and I want you to know that picture they show. People are talking about that's his mother, and I mean that's his mother and something like that. Him or his wife and his child or something like that.
Yeah.
It's actually I'm pretty sure it's him and his mother.
Right. I think that's right.
And so, but how about the scene when he raises the Sentinels?
Yeah, that's a pretty intense scene.
Yeah. So again, I don't know. Did they release the runtime on this? Is this a 3 hour? Do you know if they released?
They did release the runtime, and I thought it was like 2:30.
Oh, the sweet spot.
Yeah, and I said, I think I might need it to be like 2:45, or it was shorter than what I anticipated, if I remember right.
Let's see here. Let me just verify. 2 hours and 45 minutes.
2:45. Okay. Well,
that's not bad.
No, 2:45 you could tell a story in.
2:40. I think 2:45 is. And just to give you some reference, Infinity War was 149. This is 165. So 149 minutes was Infinity War, and Endgame was 181 minutes.
Okay.
So I thought Endgame was too long. We all agree. Remember, Endgame had an extra 30 minutes that I'm like, we could have cut that out. But you know how I feel. 7.5. All right. I just want you to know.
Right.
But okay. So the poster, him sitting on the throne.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. We're not talking about the toilet. We're talking about the throne.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right?
Just make sure.
Yeah. And his. I love that they actually show his suit. Like now you get to really see the details.
Now you see the suit.
And they really did it with this suit. This suit looks good. Yeah. What'd you think about his voice?
I thought his voice was great. I think you can hear the accent that they're going for. You can hear Robert's RDJ's. You hear him there, but it's not him. But you hear him. So I go, okay, well, that's good. They're not using an animated type voice. They're not using anything else that would overdo it.
So you think not? I think he needs a little bit more accent. I think he needs a.
No, I don't think so. Because if he gets too strong, then it's like he might not be able to do it too strong. Like he may.
Probably what it is.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back and listen to Age of Ultron and listen to Scarlet Witch, her accent's pretty strong there. You listen to it now, and you're like, I don't hear an accent at all.
Yeah, where did it go?
Yeah, so I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, I think that this trailer did a great job showcasing that Doctor Doom is a problem.
Yeah,
right? And
agreed. And sometimes we see things in trailers that aren't really happening.
correct.
So that could
Correct.
still be the case here.
So is Doctor Doom in love with the Invisible? Do they talk about do you think they're going to talk about a relationship that they had? Because in the comic books, Doctor
The
Doom
comic books, yeah, that's
that's why that when you said Reed Richards is the only one who can talk to Doctor Doom like that,
right.
that's the reason why, right?
Yeah.
Because of that stuff there. And it also explains why Doctor Doom probably went and got the child and all that stuff. Like, so I don't know, man. There's a lot of questions that I hope that if they do it right, we'll listen, we need
What was the ultimate Doctor Doom? What was it? What was the like, ultimate Doctor Doom? What was the most powerful Doctor Doom? What was his
oh my goodness, you put me on the spot. We gotta rehearse these things in the green room.
I'm
You
sorry,
just can't
yeah,
bring this
I
stuff up,
apologize.
man. You
Yeah,
make
I
us look like amateurs like this.
Yeah, I know. Rookies.
First time. No, I get what you're saying. Like
I'm just saying, is this that? Is this that?
No, I don't think so.
You
I don't think so. I think this is showcasing Doom is strong, right?
Okay.
But how strong, right? Like, because we all said it. Doom he's the epitome of science and mystical arts. Right. So smart and the mystical arts. Now, and we've all seen in the comic books different iterations of Doom, different power levels of Doom. I think that you're gonna see that Doom in Secret Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
I think when they go to battle, and so I also heard from my sources that this is not. So how they talk about Doomsday and then they talk about Secret Wars, right? And usually when you have movies like that, there's Doomsday, like everything about Doomsday, and they're saying that Doomsday, some of the movie of the battle world and Secret Wars is going to be in Doomsday, so that it's like a flow. Like it's not like two separate movies.
There was some talk, chat room mentions again, in-game 2.0, there was some talk of saying, hey, that could be rewritten a bit there in-game and changing how that ended. Is that what we're going to see?
I don't know. Do I want to see it? Absolutely. I would like to see a different ending. Because I thought and go back to episode, 200 and change or whatever it was on the podcast. I thought that the ending of Endgame was a little weak, right? And it almost felt like, hey guys, we're hitting the 3-hour plus mark. We need to wrap this up, right?
Right.
And so I think they just kind of rushed the ending a little bit. I didn't like the way obviously it ended. I think that they can fix that. But is it too late?
I think they could. No, I don't think it's too late. I think people are open for it, especially when you have different universes colliding together. I still like Reed Richards. That's going to be my new intro, my new ring tone on my phone. Him talking to Doom that way.
Answer me!
It'll be. I'll put it for you. Don't worry. I'll put it for you.
Oh, that's so wrong. That's Sweet. So wrong on so many levels.
Well, all right. Well, listen. That I don't know if I could talk about much more, except that we did see a lot of people, and obviously Avengers. We knew this. We knew there was going to be more people there. From Thor to Falcon or Captain America. That version. Gambit, obviously in there. I'm worried about all the different people that you'll see, and how much screen time they have, but it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to talk about it some more as the new trailers come out.
So just to close it out here, like Rob said in the chat, in the Russos we trust. Let's see if they can pull out another gem.
We're gonna see for sure. Game God, guess what? We get to do it all again next week.
It's time.
Thanks for joining us on the chat room, Rob. Appreciate it.
It's time.
All right.
The time has come.
Do it.
You've been listening to Podcast for Sci-Fi with Moose and Game God. Come back again for the next episode and tell a friend.